Your homework tonight is to read the second part of your Student Reader Unit 8, Electrical Energy. Today, you will be listening to Section 2, Measuring Voltage, pages 11 through 15. Page 11. Measuring voltage. Main ideas. A battery creates a difference in electric charge to push and pull electrons through a circuit. Voltage is the measure of the difference in electric charge between 2 points. Electric current increases with voltage. What makes batteries different? Batteries come in all shapes and sizes. All batteries transfer chemical energy into electrical energy. A chemical reaction goes on inside a battery when it is connected in a closed circuit. When connected to a circuit, one end of the battery becomes positively charged and the opposite end of the battery becomes negatively charged. Electrons move through a battery-powered circuit because opposite charges attract and like charges repel. The negative end of the battery pushes electrons through the circuit. The positive end of the battery pulls electrons through the circuit. Electrons do work as they pass through the circuit. A battery's voltage affects how much it can push and pull electrons through a circuit. Voltage is a measure of the difference in electric charge between 2 points. A high voltage pushes and pulls electrons with more force than a low voltage. Voltage is measured in volts. The size of a battery does not affect its voltage. A small AAA battery has 1.5 volts. It is used in smaller devices that require a small amount of electric current to work, such as remote controls and MP3 players. A large D battery also has a 1.5 volts and is used in devices that need more electric current to work, such as flashlights. The D battery can do more work simply because more electrons can flow through, the same way more water can flow through a wider hose. The voltage of a battery is affected by the chemical reaction inside the battery. Different materials can produce stronger or weaker chemical reactions that lead to higher or lower voltages. Page 13. In the know. Multimeter voltage. A multimeter can also be used to measure voltage. Measure voltage, volts. 1. Plug in the test leads. The red lead, positive, goes into the VMA port, and the black lead, negative, goes into the COM port. 2. Turn the multimeter dial to the voltage unit your teacher says to use. Touch the test leads to the terminal ends of a battery to measure the battery's approximate voltage. Note, if you attach the positive multimeter probe to the negative side of the battery, it will give a negative reading. Swap electrode positions to correct. Page 14. Section 2. Try this on your own for extra credit. Experiment. Many different brands of D batteries are sold in stores. Find 3 or 4 different brands of D batteries and answer the question. Which brand of battery powers a flashlight the longest? Power a flashlight using the D batteries from one brand at a time and leave the flashlight on. Record how much time has passed when the flashlight runs out of power. Report your conclusion to whoever buys batteries for your family. Classify. Identify different devices in the classroom or at home that use batteries. Make a chart that shows what kinds of batteries these devices use. Write an instruction manual for how to use a multimeter to someone who has never used the instrument before. What procedure does a person need to know in order to operate the multimeter? Research. Batteries contain acids that can be harmful to people and the environment. Find out how batteries are made and how they are recycled. Develop a battery recycling program with your classmates and teacher. Page 15. Glossary. 1. Circuit. The circular path electrons travel in a negative to positive direction. 2. Current. A measure of the rate that electric charge passes through a point in an electric circuit over time, measured in amps. 3. Electricity. The flow of electrons through a conductor, a form of energy. 4. Electrons. The negatively charged subatomic particles of the atom, orbit the nucleus. 5. Parallel circuit. A circuit with many paths for electrons to travel, where each path has only one piece of work. 6. Simple circuit. A circuit with one path and one piece of work. 7. Series circuit. A circuit with one path that has only one piece of work. 8. Voltage. The measure of the difference in electric charge between 2 points, measured in volts.